Come out to the bar.
Hello YouTube, cheers and welcome to the basement. My name is Bruce Lively.
And I'm D-Boy Slim.
And always ready, the Basement Debates is the first daily hip-hop debate show. From Tuesday through Friday, we tackle the most intriguing topics in hip-hop culture and the world around it. So welcome back, Basement family. We hear a lot about the term woke, right? Which rappers are woke and who isn't woke. And we actually have a term for that in hip-hop. It's called conscious rap, or a conscious rapper. And it's the simplest question. Today, the question is, what is considered conscious rap?
Papoose.
And here we go. With that being said, let go.
Light up for this one.
Yeah, light up for this one, man. This is a big question. What is considered conscious rap?
You know,
who's a conscious rapper, who's not?
I love when this type of stuff comes up because then I can blow holes and tear apart to shreds all these weak theories about it's supposed to be that, or it really sounds like this, or he doesn't rap like that, so he's not conscious.
Well, I mean, it's just a definition of what people call conscious rap. It's a type of music.
It's all a bunch of nonsense.
It's a type of music.
As if
punk is a type of music. Hardcore is a type of music.
Or someone that you may consider conscious is not allowed to rap gangster. Or someone that you consider a gangster is not allowed to be conscious. This is the whole thing. Why I say it's all a bunch of nonsense. It all fall under the same genre, which is called hip hop, hip hop music. And we went through the same thing in the 90s when dudes would come from a lot of times the West Coast and they felt like we created and invented what's called gangster rap, and they felt like, well, we do it a certain kind of way, and if you're not doing it like this, then it's not gangster rap. And I after that whole era, I've seen this with the backpackers, and yes, I'm gonna say that the backpackers, and some guys are weirdos, and
and that's the problem. You start
because
there
they're abstract. Well, because they're abstract.
You start there. No, you good.
Not because they're abstract. We have to say, oh well, they fall under the conscious rappers, and and then someone. Like I said, if someone like Papoose, who I feel is very conscious, when he's spitting his verses or kicking his raps, writing, obviously. Someone would say, oh, the minute he talks about busting his gun and the caliber of gun he busts and where he's from as he busts his gun or whatever, you say, oh, he doesn't fall under the category of conscious. Meanwhile, they have 20 other songs where he's speaking consciously about the problems that go on inside the neighborhood that he raps about, or the pain from having cancer.
When I grow to the size of a basketball, now you can ignore me and try to pass it on. And gangsters who think I can't get in your body, I even claim the life of mobster John Gotti. Let me introduce myself. My name is Cancer.
I should say I can't stand when people try to box MCs or artists in and categorize them as one thing, especially when it. To me, if it's a great artist, he has the ability to be, this on one album, which is okay to feel like this one day, which is conscious, and then maybe the next day make a party record or make a club record. Like, it's okay. It doesn't make him any less of a conscious artist or any less capable of making a club record. So that's my stand on it.
Well, nobody said anything about the capability of a rapper to be conscious or not. I think you have a problem with the terminology. You see, you have a problem with the terminology, but the reality of the subgenre known as conscious rap does exist whether you like it or not. So people are gonna call the gangster rap doesn't mean a rapper who's gangster. Rakim was gangster. People, that's acknowledged amongst everybody else who uses the terminology.
Well, Rakim was more conscious. I don't know.
No, but I'm just saying he was also gangster. He was from. I mean, this is what I mean is the reason why they name it gangster rap is because they have no better name to name it. It was the rap about certain things that sounded a certain way that came from the West Coast that didn't happen before, and so they decided to name it something. The fact that you don't like the terminology doesn't mean that terminology doesn't exist, and for that reason. And let me just go ahead and start like this. Allow me to give you what I mean, the difference between a rapper who is conscious and what we consider in the hip hop community conscious rap. Hip hop that focuses on being spiritually, socially, politically, and or racially awake. Why do I use the word awake? Well, the definition of conscious, aware of and responding to one's surrounding, awake. Number 2, having knowledge of something, aware. Now, all of this may be like, well, what are you talking about? Let me give you the reasons why I make the distinction. There's a rapper who is conscious, and there's conscious rap, the subgenre itself. One who is conscious of how to grow green beans can rap about how to grow green beans. He is awake and aware of that, and he is conscious of that, according to the definition of conscious. Conscious rap, it alludes to, the conscious rapper raps about the social impact of learning how to grow green beans for yourself as opposed to buying it from the store. That's the difference. We're all awake. According to the definition of conscious, yes, we're all awake. Yes, T.I., Jay-Z, and Ice Cube are rappers who are conscious, they're awake. Also, so is Soulja Boy, he's awake. He's conscious of something. The difference comes when the focus is on being spiritually, socially, politically, and or racially awake. Ice Cube has conscious songs. He's not a conscious rapper, okay? Am I making sense here? There's a difference between one who is conscious and a conscious rapper. It's become a genre all its own. Brand Nubian is conscious rap, social, racial, and spiritual, okay? They were invented to raise the consciousness of people and their listeners. If you don't believe me, watch this video.
With Sadat's childhood friend, DJ Alamo, on board, they selected a name that reflected their musical vision.
The group was formed to educate and elevate the black community. Niggas and bitches and hoes, and we just wanted to be the antichrist to that.
That's all I'm saying. Slow Down the song and Wake Up the song aren't outliers. That's what they did. That's what they were invented for. They were conscious rap is why the subgenre came around. Immortal Technique, political. He's a conscious rapper. If you need more proof, the name of his song was Revolutionary, Volume 1. And then the next album is Revolutionary Volume 2. The next album is The Third World, and next album is The Martyr. It's conscious, focused. He may have a song about drug dealing, but that's not the focus. And so when you say Papoose, I'm gonna end it like this. When you say Papoose, in his latest album, You Can't Stop Destiny, the names of the songs, this is good. The Bank, You Ain't Built Like That, Mobbin', The Plug, Wish a Nigga Would, Revenge. I'm not saying that other rappers aren't conscious or can't be conscious. I never said you had to make the distinction. Now you can't ever rhyme like this or you can't ever rhyme like that. So your point is mute. Nobody ever said they can't do that. It's just, do you fall into this genre? Is that your focus? And for the most part, no, Papoose is not his focus. No, Jay-Z, that's not his focus. No, T.I., that's not his focus. Yes, Brand Nubian, that's their focus. Immortal Technique, that's his focus. Brother Ali, that's his focus. And that's the meaning of conscious rap or a conscious rapper in the vernacular of a genre.
You know, what's funny about it is because you made a point, but it's almost to the same point that I made. You said it differently. You said there's a certain criteria in which would conform or would define what a conscious rapper is or what conscious rap is.
Right.
However, the artists that conform to this, or according to your definition, like I said earlier, at any given time,
think about it. Now, I don't know.
At any given time, can make music that's not conscious.
Yeah, that's fine. That's exactly what I said.
And the people that you say don't conform or don't fall in line with this definition that you've given us, sometime or more conscious than these people that you're saying are the conscious.
Oh, they're never more conscious than those people who are there conscious. The people who are there conscious, that's their focus.
You know what's a good analogy with that? Like,
the ones
that's
who
like saying,
not.
like, yo, Dennis Rodman goes into the ball game focusing on rebounds.
Yeah.
However, on many nights, Scottie Pippen has more rebounds than Dennis Rodman.
Not most nights, and that's not his focus. So Dennis Rodman is a rebounder. So Scottie Pippen is a shooter.
He's a rebounder.
He's a shooter.
But you
They're
would
both
also
basketball
say
players.
Scottie Pippen is a good rebounder, though. You just wouldn't say, oh, his focus doesn't come in the game.
He's a decent
rebound.
I mean, a good rebounder compared to how many people.
If you compare it, because you don't average 15 rebounds a game.
Okay, so go ahead. I'll answer it.
And you average 10 rebounds a game.
I'll answer it when you're ready.
Then that makes you a good rebounder.
And I hear you. That's why we have this argument. I'm saying there's a subgenre simply because there needs to be a definition or a line drawn of understanding what type of music I'm looking for. I'm not looking for the guy who sometimes can be conscious, because he's a conscious person. T.I. goes out and he's an activist, literally. If I'm looking for music that is conscious, I'm not gonna buy T.I.'s first 4 albums. And so that's why those subgenres make themselves. That's why ever since before Brand Nubian and after Brand Nubian especially, they have a genre called conscious rap. Because now you know that we all recognize that many rappers are smart and some of our favorites can do both. We're looking for something that is a focus on consciousness, on being awake and actually doing something about or saying something about or changing the sociality.
Punks jump up to get beat down.
Right, but the focus is different. Sure. As someone who's looking for conscious rap,
one of their most popular songs, Punks Jump Up to Get Beat Down,
which Slow Down and Wake Up is also, Slow Down is their most popular song.
The crackheads and black men, they come up to my door. I don't smoke jump, so what they knocking for? Now give that to the crack man. You was fly once, now you're losing all your fronts. Started off light, only tip of woolly blunts, but now you get a stripe, graduated to the pipe, took a long pull. Hype.
Their most popular song.
So
their albums are, and you saw the video, they said it themselves. They started out to raise the consciousness of their people. They said it themselves. There's a difference between starting out to be a great rapper and you happen to be smart enough and awake enough to have a few songs about that. But the genre exists.
You go into
to act like it doesn't exist.
I want to be a great MC, not I want to be a great conscious rapper.
Be a great MC, not I want to be a great conscious rapper.
Because if you
why not? That's what they want.
That's not what they came. Because if you had that, then you wouldn't come out with a Punks Jump Up to Get Beat Down. You would never come out with that.
Immortal Technique, that's what he wants. He said that. Brother Ali, that's what he wants. It's important for him to be a conscious rapper.
Rap has evolved since Brand New.
Right, and all I'm saying is that also evolved. Is this brand name, this genre, the subgenre called conscious rap? What do you guys think? That's what it comes down to. Does that make sense to you? Or does it not make sense? Who makes sense? Who wins this debate? I think I've given my points.
You can't. It's hard to to me, it's a waste of time boxing artists in and saying this is a gangster rapper. That's a conscious rapper. He's an East Coast rapper. It makes no sense because at any given time, the East Coast rapper is going to go to California and make a record. At any given time, the conscious rapper is going to make a gangster record. At any given time, the gangster rapper is gonna make a conscious record. It's just music. It still falls under the umbrella. What is clear cut is that it's hip hop music. And, you know.
All right, so y'all leave your comments right down there. Tell us who wins, who loses. Maheen Mexican said, I gotta throw Gucci name anywhere. Had the massive content and work ethic of Mac Dre captured in the ATL sound at his height. Carter Body, I don't know what that means. He said, had the sound that radios would play in every major city. In other words, he was saying that that's his number one for the 80s. For the final era. As in what we talked about yesterday. Okay. He said Gucci got to win that one. That's what's up. I appreciate that. Maheen Mexican is actually a strong choice. We'll get into that. Marquise Smith, you got a shout out, fool. He was acting like we couldn't shout him out. If I missed you, you know it was my mistake, man. You definitely got a shout out. He said, keep rocking out, box cutters. We watching in Memphis, fam. For some reason, I always disagree with the New Yorker, though. Crying, laughing face.
That's expected.
That's always expected. I got a few haters out there myself, man. But you happen to be on the right side of history, Marquise Smith. Shout out to you.
M-Town, I love y'all too.
That's right, we do. Castilia Cruz said, gotta do a little better on my name. I know I messed it up, but I know now that it's Castilia Cruz. I believe that's really it. God bless you guys. Too many blessings on the way. Keep at it. Thank you, man. Salute. Chafede, or Chiafade, or Chafede now, says, appreciate the shout out, fam. I agree about the beats. Bam. You know what? And we also got links in there right now where you can go get them. Thank you, Chiafade, or Chafede now. Wise Guy Entertainment Music Group, great debate. Thank you once again. Salute to you. Liberato Lopez says his golden age is Tupac. Nas was a lyricist for sure. Nas, but it was Tupac. I guess that's all he was saying. All right, well, I appreciate that because Tupac did own that generation, not Hove. Unfortunately. Over time, yes. Rap and some of Arabic writing.
They died in 96, people. Let's be honest.
Rap and Arabic writing, whoever you are, you're a new subscriber, and I appreciate you, man. I wish I could pronounce that, but I can't even read it. So, rap, Arabic writing, that's you. Liberato Lopez, Wise Guy Entertainment, Chia Fade Now, Castilia Cruz, Marquise Smith, and Maheen Mexican. Thank all of you guys and everybody else. Check out those beats. Check out the basement. Go to our Patreon page. We got a whole new bloopers reel coming up real soon.
We out. I'm off this.
Peace.